information session for our member migration, just to share a bit of more information so that you are able to update your details as requested. So thank you so much for joining us. So I think let's start the session because we thought it would be great. We've been trying different ways to share via our mailer, social media, and other different platforms. Maybe other people had not had the opportunity to see us requesting them to update their details to make sure that we have your updated details as the Africa Evidence Network. So before we start, then let's do this to make our life very easier. So I think we will invite you to participate as much as possible in this session, because basically this session is made for you to ask questions. If you've been struggling to try and update your details, just participate as much as possible. And then secondly, we'll record this session because some people might not be able to attend the session, but they need the information that we're going to share here with you. And maybe they might have the similar questions that you are asking, and this might help them as well to make their life easier as they update their details or join the Africa Evidence Network. So we would request that you keep your cameras off just to sort of save bandwidth for some of the people that have slow connection that want to stay on the call to be able to hear what you are about to share. And then please keep your mic off unless you are prompted whether we're going to ask a question by the facilitator, and then we'll switch your mic on. The reason is being that we want, as we are recording the session, we want to make sure that we limit the noise and the disruption so it is audible enough for people to use when they want to listen to the recording. And then just in case of any technical challenges, please use the inbox, and then the team, Charity and Gloria, are here to help you out in terms of any challenges that you're experiencing during this session. And then lastly, please do engage with us on the chat box. If as we share some of the information, you have a burning question, you have inputs, kindly put it on the chat so that as we go along, we're able to manage your inputs, and some of them answer as we go along so that you're able to make life easier for you as you navigate this process with us. We have a very short agenda just to make sure that we are able to help each other with this process. So we'll do some, I've done introductions, and we want to share a quick poll to check if people have updated their details or not, or have they heard about this or not. And also we want to share with you why the membership migration matters, because that's something that is really important to share with you as well. And we want to do a live demo so that you can see how the portal looks like, so that you can be able to navigate it and update your details well. Or if you're a new AEN member, you can be also able to navigate that process to register yourself as the AEN member. And then we'll have an opportunity for questions and answer sessions to make sure that we respond to all your questions and queries that you are having regarding this particular process. And then we'll do a call for action. And then lastly, we'll close our session. So with the introductions, I just want to put, I'm sure you've received emails from this team. My name is Siziwe Ngwabe. I am the director and the co-chair of the Africa Evidence Network. And then I have my other team members. Maybe you can put on your cameras, Charity, one of the program officers that we work with, and then Gloria Anderson. She's also one of the program officers for the Africa Evidence Network. So I'm sure you've had got emails from them, any communication from them. So this is the Min and Lin AEN team that's working with you to make sure that you migrate smoothly and to make sure that the process is easy for you to navigate this year. And I don't know, Charity, do you have the quiz before we move to the other information we wanted to share, so that we can quickly gauge in terms of how many people have updated their details here, or to help us with that process?
Hi, everyone. Okay, my name is Cherry Chichisoro. I'm a program officer with the Africa Evidence Network. Sizwe, just to confirm the quiz, which which one am I asking them?
Were you not able to do that? But if we didn't do it, that's fine. We can do the AN. We can continue with the other slides, and then we'll do that
Okay.
maybe in the middle.
Okay, yeah, we can do it later then.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I thought it will really be helpful to all of us to just take a step back to understand why the AN exists and why we do what we do. These are our strategic goals. And this membership, migration, and updating your details are connected to what we are doing to make sure that we service you better and we give you better member experience. Number one, our role is to foster connections and collaboration among those engaged in supporting EIDM in the continent. For us to do that, we need to get your updated details. We need to be able to ensure that each and every one of the AEN members has their own profile. And when you move around, maybe you got a new job somewhere else, you can go into your portal and update your details. You want to participate within the AEN or connect with someone, collaborate with someone, your details are updated in the portal to make sure that this goal is easily attained and achieved because the people within the ecosystem move from one organization to another because of a different, you got a different job or you are studying or you are doing different things. So we don't want to lose any contact or connection with you as the member of the AEN. So this goal is very important to us. That is why we are doing what we are doing. And number two, our other goal is to share capacities across evidence-informed decision-making ecosystem in the continent, right? So the aim is to make sure that we share capacities amongst each other. How are we going to do that if we don't know each other? How are we going to do that if our details are not updated in the membership platform or portal? So this will make it easier for us to be able to share those capacities, whether it's resources, reports, different publications that are produced by our members and the organizations that they work for. And then secondly, members of the AEN also contribute to the AEN by writing blogs, stories of change, sharing different news with us. How are we going to be able to get those news from you? How are we going to get those blogs from you if we don't have your updated details? So I hope you can see how important this is to make sure that we do this together. And the third one is to increase the knowledge and understanding of EIDM in the continent. So this involves a lot of activities like doing the conference that we usually do biannually, the webinars that we are doing, and different activities that helps us to increase this knowledge amongst each other. So the updating of the details are important as well, just to make sure that we understand who's doing what, where in the continent. So that we're able to connect you properly, we're able to share capacities appropriately, and we're able to say, okay, this is the area of interest to some of the members of the AEN. Who are the members of the AEN who are doing that piece that can help us increase knowledge in the ecosystem? So that's really important to us. And then lastly, to ensure that the network sort of show up as an organization that takes excellence very important, and also how do we sustain to make sure that this network is sustainable and most importantly is member driven. So if we know each other, the members will be able to drive this process for us to be able to make sure that we are excellent in how we're doing. We set ourselves apart from other networks that are doing similar work that we are doing, and we're able to find best ways to sustain this network together. But that means that every of our 5,000 members need to take time to update their details in the membership platform so that we're able to navigate this process together. We're able to work together towards these strategic goals and succeed in what we want to do. So this is really something that is really important to us. And then I think also some aspects that we usually talk about and say, how do we then make sure that the work that we do, people know what are the outcomes, what do we want to achieve together as we do the work that we are doing. So I think I've put a few items. We'll share these slides with you, but as well in your own time, you're able to look at how important we're trying to build the network, and also trying to grow the network to make sure that we're able to develop and support effectively and efficiently the evidence community, because that's what we want to do. We want to support all of you. We want to support your work. We want to make sure that together we work towards eradicating poverty and inequality by increasing the use of evidence in decision making. The only way to do that is when we build this community and we know each other and know how best to support each other. And also, I think I've just shared that we want to increase the use of evidence in decision making, and that will help us as well to make sure that we continue to do that. And then reduce poverty and inequality across the continent. That's very important to us because that's our vision, to say how do we make sure that together we eradicate poverty and inequality. And also, we want to ensure that we have a strong, sustainable, and well-governed network by continuing to reflect and refine the things that we're doing. So this portal is one of those things that we looked at how we're keeping the membership. And then we reflected on that and said, maybe if we have a membership portal, each person has their own profile, they can update their details every time that they need to do that. That will really help us. And you also gave us your feedback to say, what is the best way for me to navigate being a member of the AEN? So these are some of the examples of things that we're trying to improve, because you are sharing with us, you are reflecting with us, and we're continuously learning together to say, how do we best go forward in doing what you are doing? And then also, we want to make sure that we establish the AEN as a member-driven network. So if there's 5,000 individuals in this community needs to drive the network to make sure that we reach the vision that we have. Let's drive this together and succeed in what we are doing. And then also, we want to foster the culture of experiential learning and learning within the network. How do we learn from each other? Because most of the members are from different levels. Other entry-level researchers, other people are in middle management, others are senior people who have a lot of experience. How do we make sure that we take our young and emerging leaders along with us? Those that are in middle management, if they want to go senior, how do we make sure that that transition happens for them, so that we create those spaces for them to learn as well, and be able to build what they want to do? And then also, one of our biggest things is to bring people together, right? That's the thing that the AEN prides itself, using the evidence conference. I'm sure you'll see soon. We're going to announce Evidence 2025, which is our biannual conference. On a monthly or bi-monthly basis, we do the webinars that are content driven, based on what the members want to do as well. We have communities of practice where people are focusing on aspects that interest them, to build these different communities across the Africa Evidence Network. And also that helps us to increase the Africa to Africa learning, so that we learn from each other. Because someone has done something before, then you learn from that. You don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel and redo what someone else has done. And then I think also what we want to do is to improve access to the resources that we have. So that people have access to resources, if you want resources on networking or resources on the work that people are doing, capacity development resources, we have easy access to that as well. And then we also want to improve access to the capacity development resources, as I've mentioned, and different resources. And also, you might be able to say to us, oh, no, these are some of the resources that we're interested in. And we can figure out how best we bring those resources together. And people are able to have sort of an information hub for them to build a career in EIDM, build a work in EIDM, or whatever your goal is joining the Africa Evidence Network. So I hope this really helps you to see why this is important for us to make sure that we update our details, so that we're able to do all of these things. We're able to reach our outcomes. We're able to implement our strategic goals, so that we succeed in what we are trying to do on our end as well. So now I'm coming to the why. So I hope you are ready for this one. So basically, as I said earlier, we want to improve member experience. As a member of the AEN, you need to feel you are part of a community and experience being part of such a community. And then each member will have their own profile where they can update their own details. And also, if you want to look back to see, maybe I've submitted, you want to write a report for yourself to say, want to check how many blogs did I submit this year, which platforms did I participate in the AEN. So that will make your life easier as well, because you can see in your profile, oh, I've submitted 5 blogs this year, I've participated in 2 webinars this year, I'm participating in 1 community of practice. That will also help you to see what you are doing or what you're contributing to the network, and also how best you can contribute. So this will help us also. We want to better serve you, because we're here to serve our members, because they're the most important stakeholder in the AEN. So we are migrating to this new portal because we want to make it that is user-friendly for you. That will help you to be able to update your details on an ongoing basis. So we make sure that it's very user-friendly, easy to navigate, and make your life easier. And then here's something quick. Also, what we wanted to do with this, we want to improve navigation. It must be easy for you to navigate through the membership portal. We want to enhance your user experience. We want to streamline the updates. And then we want better accessibility for you, because this is important for us, for the AEN members, to have all of these things. So that when you want something, it's at the click of your fingers. You can get what you are looking for. And then we believe that this upgrade will significantly enhance how you interact with the AEN online, and make it easier than ever to connect, collaborate, and stay informed, because those are some of the things that are really important to us, and they're important to you as well as the AEN member. So I hope you understand why we are really pushing so hard to make sure that all our members are updated. We know who is everyone, what are they doing, which country are you at, and all of those things. So because they are really important to us to make sure that life is easier. So I don't know if the inputs that are coming through the chat, if you have any inputs, continue to put them in the chat. I think at the back of what I've just said, I want to take this opportunity maybe to ask Gloria to show you how does the portal look like and how to navigate the portal so that it makes life easier for you. Because sometimes I know not all of us are tech savvy like myself. I need that type of thing, someone showing me this is how it works, this is how this will make your life easier. So Gloria, can I hand over to you to help us to show how the portal looks like and how to navigate it the best way to make life easier for our members.
Hello, thank you, Sizwe, for such an introduction and the explanation why we're migrating. Yes, so I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you all what it looks like when we are saying we are migrating to the new member portal. So first, I'm going to send the links through our chat box. So as I am showing the demo, if there is anyone in here who have not yet updated their details, or you're not a member yet and you want to become a member, or you want to share with someone you are aware that they've not attended in this meeting, please, you can use the links I've shared in the chat box. Now let me show my screen so that you can see where will the links take you. The process is very easy. It does not take even 5 minutes. If you have can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see
Can
your
you
screen.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yes, so basically, the new membership portal that we have come up with is under the platform called Join It. It's a platform that manages memberships for different network and databases. We also have a part in this. We have our own part in the Join It platform at large. And when you click to the links I have shared in the chat box, basically it will take you in a form like this, which says Africa Evidence Network. And then you will find this first category that says membership. This membership does not expire, and it shows a bit of like an invoice format. Please ignore that. That does not mean that Africa Evidence Network membership is, through payment. No, this is just a system that Join It has set, and they're actually working to remove it for the Africa Evidence Network, because the membership for the AEN is free of charge. So then you will go directly into filling in your informations. So basically, like as you can see from my end, it's because I have signed up by using the info@africaevidencenetwork.org email. But as for you, when you go through the link, it will take you, it will show the email that you have registered with AEN. Yes, so basically you fill in your first name. As for me, I will just write my first name there. You will fill in your second name, and then you will also fill in your job title. It's a must to fill in your job title. So you just fill in your job title. And then you'll also fill in your X or Twitter, the former Twitter handle page, if you have a social media handle, LinkedIn as well, and Facebook. The reason why we are asking for these details, it's because sometimes we run different online campaigns, online programs on spotlighting members. And so for us to keep on amplifying the work that you're doing in the ecosystem, it's better if we also get to see your social media handles. And then there is a category that will ask you to upload a photo. It's not necessary. If you feel that's okay for you, you can upload. If you don't want to upload a photo, it's okay. Then we'll also ask you to fill in your WhatsApp number, including a country code. This is very important because eventually we would have WhatsApp communities groups so that we can engage our members very easily. And so if that's okay with you, again, we would love to have your phone contacts. Then you fill in your gender, then your year of birth. This is optional, and the main key reason why we're also asking for the year of birth, it's because within the network we also have the Youth League section, in which now with the Youth League, these are members that are under 35 years of age, and therefore when we are selecting for this maybe second cohort of the Africa Evidence Youth League, then we will go to the AEN as the mother of the network to see what type of members do we have that are under the age of 35, so that we can include them into the Youth League. But if you don't feel comfortable sharing your year of birth, it is 100% okay. Then we'll also love to understand which sectors do you predominantly work in to support the evidence ecosystem. Therefore, if you're working in agriculture, education, any sector that you're in, you can fill in more than one, because I understand some members works in more than one sector. This also helps us to understand when we are fostering connections and collaborations to see how many members are in education, how can we connect them to improve and amplify the work they are doing within the ecosystem. We'd also love to understand the name of your organization, and we would appreciate if you fill in like the full form of the name of the organization you're from, and if you have a website as well, because sometimes we would love to go to your website and learn about the work you do. Then later it would ask you about nationality, your nationality, and also which region best represent the regional community within the AEN that you feel you belong. So I know this might sound a bit not so direct, but what it means here is that you know, there are some people who maybe their work in the evidence ecosystem is mainly maybe in southern Africa or Eastern Africa or West Africa, but they live in another place. So basically we want to understand like which region best represent the regional community within the AEN that you feel that you belong to. So if you are into different regions, any that you feel connects much the work you do, would love to know that. And then what AEN activities are you most interested in? So we have varieties of activities as they've been listed here, from fostering connections and collaborations, networking, capacity development, you know, sharing video content, contributing to the AEN newsletter, which comes out monthly, you know, publications and all that. You have a paper, you have done a research, you want it to be publicized in our website. We would really love to have such content. And as we know that our members are very busy people, and therefore they cannot participate in all activities, but we would love to know what kind of activities are you interested in, so that we can involve you when we have such events or programs or campaigns. Yeah, and that will be the end of the form. It's very easy, very short. It does not even take 5 minutes, and after that you will be done with the updating of your membership details. So there are a few, before I invite the participant to ask questions, there are a few technical difficulties that most of the members have been facing, and I would love to explain some of them. There are some people that when they get into the link that I've shared, it does not, like, it keeps on showing updating, and it does not take them to the form directly. In such incidents, what you can do, you can either try to change the browser you're using, or what you can also do, now, because I don't have that issue, so I'm unable to share a screen of what the matter is. But the few members that we have solved the matter with their devices is that they had to move from updating to the joining of the membership, and it allowed them to fill in their details, just in case it happens to any of the members that are really listening to what I'm presenting. Yeah, and that marks the end of my presentation, because the form is the same in terms of if you're updating your details or you're joining as a new member. Yeah, Sizwe, that marks the end of my presentation, but I would love if there is anyone who have a question, you have a concern, so that we can help you out.
Thank you very much, Gloria. So we can open up for questions now. If anybody has a question, or maybe during the time Gloria was showing, you opened the link and you started updating your details as well. What was your experience and how can we help you? Please raise your hand, or just we'll sort of open your mic and hear what you have to say, or just write down here on the chat so we can know how to best assist you with this process. Any questions, any inputs?
Looks like everybody is doing well with the link, if nobody's asking questions.
Okay, I'm trying to share back there.
Oh, Sarah. Yes, Sarah.
Let me share back my screen just to be
Yes,
able to.
Sarah has raised her hand. Yes, Sarah, go ahead. Is it Sarah or Sive?
I think that's Sive.
Yes.
Sive, go ahead. Charity, do we need to unmute the members? Let's see if her hand is up.
Hi, Siziwe. No, it's Sarah. I think it's my colleague Sarah. Who has
Sarah,
her hand up.
oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
Apologies.
Yeah. Sarah, if you're speaking on a muted mic.
Okay. I don't know if there is that is a sign that she says she can't
Oh.
unmute. Is Charity on your
Wow.
side? Unmuting. If you can't unmute, maybe please write your question on the chat so that we can address it for you as well. Okay. I don't know, in the absence of questions or inputs, we'll sort of watch the chat if there's any questions there. Okay, there are the questions coming. How do you view
Oh.
other members?
Okay. Siziwe, do you wanna answer that? She has texted in a.
I think as soon as we are done with the updating of the details, we will make that part of it live as well, so that people can connect to each other, because currently it has been done manually. If someone will send me an email to say, this is why I want to connect with this person, then we sort of manually connect the people, and that took a lot of time. So we're gonna share, as soon as everybody has updated their details, gonna share how you connect with other members to make things easier. So we're still building the manual on how to, now when you have updated your details, how do you then use your portal to the best of your ability to benefit from being the member of the AEN.
Siziwe, Sarah has typed her question on. Oh no, it's Sarah. How do you view other members? Oh,
Yes,
Grace
that's
has
what
a
I've
question
just
as well.
responded to. And then as a fellow association, how are you capturing data, protecting it, and incorporating it into the CRM system? So I think there is privacy and data protection processes on the portal, right, Gloria? So for the protection
Yes.
of people's data.
Yes, and so basically, so the way we are capturing data is from what a member has filled in. When you fill in the form, what you're filling in is what we are having. We don't have any other data that you have not filled in. And then protecting it, we have our policies, as Siziwe has just said, police policy on data protection, but also join it as a bigger platform that we are part of. It has data protection policies that are really global policies, and the data of the members are 100% protected. We do not incorporate the data of our members into any CRM like Salesforce, or these people who want database to send marketing messages or emails to members, to our members. We don't do that at all. The only thing that we do as a network is that on monthly basis, if you are a member, then you are 100% entitled to receive the newsletters. On Friday, we send careers. That's what we do. No any other third party apart from us who is allowed to have any access to the database that we have. I hope I have answered your question, Sarah. Eva.
Sorry, like because she was not unable to unmute, maybe she'll share if she's satisfied with the response on the chat.
Okay. Then there's another question from Eva. Eva is saying, hi, this is Eva, Maintain Pax Africa. How can we navigate the post of careers you send every monthly? Yes, so the career post will keep on coming through your emails, the emails you have subscribed with. As of now, the career posts are not going to be seen in this platform or in your membership profile. Maybe it is something that would want to integrate eventually in the near future. But as of now, you will keep on receiving the emails on weekly basis of the careers and our monthly newsletters, and you can navigate around the post from the emails and the links that you receive. And then there is another question from Mike. When I tried here what the platform displays. Okay, let me see. Okay, it keeps on saying updating. Yes, this is what I was saying. So basically what you should do, try to change the browser you're using. Try to change the browser you're using and let us know what changes it brings. If it doesn't, then please, if you don't mind, share with me your email address. I will send you a few steps you can take so that you'll be able to update your details. I'm very sorry, there are very few devices and accounts that have experienced this matter, but whoever has experienced, we are able to solve the issue. Then there's another question from Kelvin. Is members' data available, visible to anyone in the network? Wow. So the members' details are not visible to other people in the network unless we share it with the other members. So even in our database, in our Join It platform, you cannot really view other members' details unless you're an admin. And this is also part of the protection policies items that we have. Yeah. So if you need, let's say you need contacts of someone, you just write to us and then we can connect the two of you, but the database is not visible to everyone. Thank you so much, Sarah. I've seen your text. I hope that has helped you. Mike Sagara, I'll be waiting for your email address so that we can write to you just in case the changing of browser does not help you.
Great. Thank you very much, Gloria, for helping us respond to the questions. I really hope this session was very helpful. So I'm glad that there were a few questions just to help you how to make sure that you are able to navigate this process with us, because we want to make sure that everyone has updated their details before, because we want to launch the Africa Evidence Leadership Award 2025. We want to announce Evidence 2025, and then also we want to send out also emails around how do we want to restructure the governance structure. The only way that those things can happen is when we have all our members updating their details, so that you can input in those activities, because this is about you, not about us as the team. We are here just to coordinate all of those things. So that's why it is important for us to make sure that when we launch all of these different pieces, you are able to participate, because some of these things now, because of this portal, are going to be exclusively AEN members. So you have to be a member to benefit from something, because we're trying to make sure that AEN members get that membership experience, they get that exclusive support, because you took time to join into the network. So that is something important to us. So I would like to hand over to Charity for the call of action, just to make sure that we do this call of action. After all of this is said and done, what are we requesting from all the AEN members to do for us? Over to you, Charity. You're on mute, Cherry. No sound. No. So I do it for you. Technology sometimes can be stressful. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Charity is having some technical difficulties. We have a call for action. Please, our deadline is the end of this month, the 28th of February, for all the members to have updated their details. So please remember this. I think we've attached the link on the chat for you to update your details. And then also, if you're a new member as well, we've attached the link there so that you can click there as well to make sure that you update your details. So I don't know, because we still have enough time, if the people that have not updated their details can take just 5 minutes, click on the link, update your details in this session. Because when you go away in your office, they're going to drag you on different directions to make sure that you do the work that you are supposed to do. Is that a fair call of action, that we all take 5 minutes now to just update our details? Can we do that? So it's 10 to 3. So 5 to 3, I'll come back and be like, okay, I'm sure everyone has updated their details. So if you're having challenges, you raise your hand whilst we do it. Let's take 5 minutes and update details. Those that have not updated their details, it will really be so good, because I know that people want to update their details because of the hecticness of their days. You end up forgetting about it and all of that. So let's do it together in the next 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. We're here to support you. If you get stuck, let us know on the chat or unmute yourself.
Yes, Ezra, your hand is up.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to get, but what it's showing it's brought some a green line with the writing like it's updating, but it is inactive. I don't know whether it's my laptop or it's a zero.
I see. It keeps on saying updating, but it does not take you to the form, right?
Exactly.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do this. Let me share with you what I've just emailed. Oh, okay, Eva. Okay. So I've just sent a text in the chat box. Are you using are you using the same email you used when signing up for the network?
Exactly.
Okay. Try to follow a few steps here. I've just shared in the chat box. Same for Eva. Thank you. Is there any other person who is experiencing any technical challenge? We're here to help you. Oh, great. It worked, huh? Happy to hear that. Eva, is it working for you as well? It has what?
Yeah, it has failed. Still the same.
Oh, okay. If the other browser have failed, can you try to click on the member login? I have shared a text in the chat box of another step you can take.
Two more minutes. We'll check in 2 minutes to see if everyone was able to update.
Somebody has just updated. I saw the email here. Well done. Is that you, Ezra?
Yeah, I think the new login it's working. So I'm just going to update my other information. Thank you so much.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Please finish up the process. Thank
Okay,
you for
please. Okay.
All right. I'm sure at least people got time to experience the portal at least a little bit. Please feel free to contact us on those that have our personal emails. You can do that, or at info@africaevidencenetwork.org. If you're experiencing these challenges, so that we can take time to help you. We're really on standstill just to support all of you. And then just to share that as we close this session, this recording will be shared out, and then we're going to also write a blog, because I know that other people don't want to listen to a 1 hour session and they want to read 800 words blog about this entire process. So we'll publish the recording and the blog just to share with you. Please engage with us on our social media platforms. If you have questions, still engage with us on social media platform, just to make sure that you are able to update your details, because that will really be helpful. And then please also send us your email. If you need anything, you need us to support you in any way or form during this process, because we really would like you to be able to update your details. And also, I would like to take this opportunity then to say thank you very much to everyone who joined this session, who took time to want to know more about this membership migration, and why it is so important to us to make sure that everyone updates their details. We will get in touch with you if we need more of these sessions before the 28th of February. And so if other people still need to interact with us, we'll let you know that maybe we can have another session just to make sure that we help other people that are doing this process. So I see someone's hand is up, please. Sorry, because I'm sharing, so I just see the hand, but please unmute yourself.
Okay, this is Ezra. And then I think
We can't hear you. Your sound is very faint.
hello.
Yes.
Yes, I think there's also an issue with security certificate. So if you have a very tough antivirus, someone may easily fail to really log into the website, or even to update that information. I think if this can be addressed, it will be helpful.
Great. We're
Yes.
taking note of that, because I saw some of the members had shared that. So Gloria is working with Join IT to make sure that they help us with the safety features, that people can also be able to update their details if they're experiencing what you've just described. Thank you very much for putting it forward for us. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be trying to update, but I have an issue with the security link and I can't access more information, though I try to input my information, but my antivirus has blocked it.
So antivirus is not allowing you?
Yes.
Okay, maybe drop your email so that you can, after the session, Gloria can speak to you and help you out to make sure that you are able to finish the process that you have started. Because I think
Thank
that
you. Thank you so much. I'll do that. I'll do that.
thank you so much.
Okay, please.
Right. Anyone else before? Close. Sorry, I think I just got off. So I'm saying if you know any other AEN members that are in your network, please share the link with them as well so that they can help, they can update their details, and let's spread the word together and make sure that we make the AEN great in 2025. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Ziziwa.
Welcome.